it's me again. Welcome to our YouTube channel. If you would please put your palms together for a meditation reading. I know nothing at all of good or evil, for if I could know thoroughly, as Amida Tathagata knows, that an act was good, then I would be good. If I could know thoroughly, as the Tathagata knows, then an act was evil, then I would know evil. But with a foolish being, full of blind passions in this fleeting world, this burning house, all matters without exception are empty and false, totally without truth and sincerity. Then Nembutsu alone is true and real. Shinran Shonin, founder of Jodo Shinshu Buddhism, the Tanisho postscript. If you please join me in Gasho. Namu Amida Butsu. 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 In Japan, there seems to be temples everywhere. Some are the same sects, and some may be of different sects of Buddhism. Most of the temples are basically passed down from family generation before them. And these temples may vary in size and decor. Well, I have a story to tell you, and it's a story from long ago. And like some story, it always starts out with, once upon a time, there was once a village where a very wealthy and successful businessman lived. Every year, he would invite and host a gathering for their local clergy or priests from the village. He wanted to express his gratitude, support, and appreciation for their guidance and effort. Sometimes he would even invite guests or fellow priests from neighboring villages. Everyone was welcome at these gatherings. As the guests arrived, their senses were met with displays of beautiful artwork, the sound of joyful music and aromas, which tempted the nose, taste buds, and of course, the stomach. No detail had been missed. The image presented was almost as if all the guests entered the Pure Land, a realm in the western direction where there is an experienced state of peace, happiness, and assurement of enlightenment. In the main hall, this businessman hung fusuma, or sliding panels, which are found in some temples, which was a reminder of his wealth. He decorated the hall with panels, with gilded panels of paintings of plants and animals. There was the smell of fresh tatami, which are woven straw mats. that gently scented the hall. Guests took their place as the businessman entered the hall. He welcomed each one of them and invited the priests to be free and to enjoy the festivities. This evening was prepared in gratitude for their efforts. As the food was brought out, the priests began to remove their okesa, the sash, which are worn by priests over their robes. And it's a symbol of their priesthood. The cooks not realizing that priests at that time did not eat meat. The priests set aside their okesas as they began to enjoy the amazing meal. It was a party. Good food, good company, good conversation. But, yes, there is a but in this story. There was a priest who did not remove his okesa. A young attendant asked this priest why he did not remove his okesa. The priest replied, "It is not what I wear that makes a priest. Taking off my okesa does not make me stop being a priest. Putting on an okesa does not make me a priest. Besides, I think some of the priests take off their okesa so it won't get dirty." The young attendant went away, dazed, confused, and wondering about the priest's response. We recite Nembutsu, Namu Amida Butsu, to settle the mind, give thought to what was heard or about the story. It's just a moment of silence to digest the statement of the priest. If you would please join me in Gasho. Namu Amida Butsu, 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 Namu Amida Butsu. I forgot to ask you, what do you think the priest meant? And thank you for joining us today.